Acrobat.com, where we'll go into a little bit more detail about what you can do. So you can find information on that on the AcrobatUsers.com website, and you can register for that. And in terms of document reviews today, so this is really interesting. I see that nearly half of you are using Acrobat, but you're emailing comments back and forth. And then about just over a third of you are still doing things the old-fashioned way and having to print up and mark up by hand. So that's really interesting. So that helps me out because that will help me position why shared reviews are an important way of doing things today. And I'm hoping that if I were to do this poll again in a couple of months, I would see a flip over towards more people using shared reviews. So great. Thanks so much for responding, everybody. That's really helpful. So let's go ahead and jump into the main presentation then. And please do fire off your questions that you have in the Q&A pod. We have my team of experts who are watching this and will be able to answer your questions that you have. So thanks, guys, for helping out. And just to remind everybody, this session is being recorded, so you will be able to review this at a later time as well as share it with your colleagues. So let's first of all take a review of some of the different ways that we can conduct reviews with Acrobat today. And holding electronic reviews has actually been around for a very long time with Acrobat. It really sort of kicked off with Acrobat 3 back in 1996, I believe. And the way things were predominantly done, there were some simple annotation tools and you emailed files back and forth. Acrobat 7 is really where things started to take off. The reason being it was still email-based reviews, but tracking was introduced so that you could literally track to see what was being said and by whom. The thing is, it was still based on email. So Acrobat 8 is what came along and introduced this concept of shared reviews, which eliminated the bottleneck that email could introduce when things are stuck in your inbox. With Acrobat 9, shared reviews was taken to the next level. By integrating with Acrobat.com online hosted services so that you didn't have to set up your own servers to be able to have these reviews. And the other thing that Acrobat 9 introduced was something called page view sharing. I'm going to talk about that later on in case you've never come across it before. Now there are other types of reviews that were introduced with Acrobat, specifically version 5. As you can see the progress here. I've put them down below because these are actually being deprecated, if not already. And these are something called browser-based reviews and custom review types that developers would build. I put those small there just so you know that they're available, but they're actually no longer available in the current versions of Acrobat Reader. Now, for today's presentation, I'm going to be focusing on these two topics here. If you're interested in the others, I actually did a seminar about those last year, and that's been archived on acrobatusers.com, so you can review that and all the other tutorials at another time. Okay, so let's take a look first of all at email-based reviews, just as a review, no pun intended. And I'm going to look at things from what the initiator needs and what the participant needs for the review on their computer. So the first thing, of course, is email, hence called email-based reviews, for both the initiator and the participant. Now, if the initiator has Acrobat Standard, and this could be previous versions too, not just version 9, then the participants will also need Acrobat 6 or higher. Acrobat, if you have the Pro version or Pro Extended with version 9, then the participants only need the free Adobe Reader. That's because the Pro and Pro Extended versions will enable the commenting tools in the free Adobe Reader so that your review participants don't have to go out and buy a piece of software in order to collaborate with you electronically. And that's a really powerful capability so that you know you can work with anyone. The thing is, how does the communication of the comments happen back and forth between the initiator of the review and the participants? Email. It's all email back and forth for those comments that you see in the PDF file. Now, so what's the downside of that, as it were? You know what, it's still applicable today. It's still available, and there are benefits to using it. The issue is that email-based reviews are very linear in nature. And it's this constant exchange through an email inbox of the comments. Now, I receive a PDF file from you, I add my comments, email it to you, and I'm done, that's okay. But what if I add my comments, email it to you, then decide I need to add more comments? I have to email you another file, and then you have to go back into your inbox and bring those new comments in. So that's why it tends to slow things down as you start to get more reviewers and as you rely on your inbox. What we need is a more centralized way of doing things. That way I'm not so reliant on email. People can participate when and however they wish to, and they can contribute their comments and feedback whenever it makes sense for them, whilst me being able to track and control what people are doing. So let's take a look at shared reviews. What does the initiator need and what does the participant need here? Well, email is still needed. Why? Because that's how notifications happen. Email was